come out of the trees into a large grassy clearing. In the middle is a... well, you can only describe it as a pedestal. In the middle of a cradle of flowers sits a massive egg, easily larger than any egg you've seen before. It's white with red flecks, and it's just sitting here, in the middle of the empty clearing, totally unprotected. This is totally a trap. Let's take it. You put one foot up on the pedestal to brace yourself. This thing is huge. However, as you do, the pedestal starts moving, and it starts growling. Its flowering appendages unfurl to reveal the face of a manticore. Oh, shit. It narrows its feline eyes at you and rumbles in warning as it stands to its full, terrifying height. You figured out where the egg came from. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. If you like this kind of content and want to see more like it, do consider subscribing for more. Maybe drop a little like on the video, yeah. One quick reminder, this is the last week of double uploads for Exocolonist. Starting next week, they will be Saturday, Sunday. For now, let's see what we can do about this impending food crisis. Your dad throws you a full canteen. Here, he says, you need to stay hydrated and rested if you're not eating as much as you should. You hardly ever see your mom. She's up before sunrise and doesn't come home until well after last sunset, spending all of her time in geoponics. It's like she thinks she can just outwork the famine. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate for her. Cal? I love that he memes at us. Get in, bitch, we're going shopping. I'm so choked that there's not going to be a Vertimnalia festival this year, Mars complains. What? No Vertimnalia? But how am I supposed to keep my reigning championship as the best talent show participant ever? Rigged. Rigged! They just didn't want me to get 5 years in a row. Look, just because we don't have a harvest festival doesn't mean we can't have a party. She sighs and twirls her hair around her finger. Oh, look, it's literally the only culture we have on this stupid rock. Can't we at least pretend things are okay? Yeah, no, I'm actually with you on this one, Mars. Hey, Tangy. Breaking a chemical bond both requires and releases energy. Whichever one is greater determines whether it is an exothermic or endothermic reaction, Tange says, tapping her fingers across the laboratory table. I wonder if there are similar classifications for when the bonds between family are broken and new ones are created with others. She sighs. Chief Engineer Instance is the closest I have to what a family is supposed to be. Hey, Nammy. Yeah, I can't give anyone gifts because we gave them all gifts last time. Shoot, I guess we should go back out there again. I'd love to... Wait, our animals is up. Why don't we have the perk? Is it because it's not natural? Like it's by the gear? Dice, you got anything for me? Nothing. I don't like being hungry, Dice says, rubbing his stomach. Like, it still hurts. But I don't think I feel hunger like other people do. I know I could starve to death, but, he continues and shrugs. I'm not scared to die, so it's kind of like, wouldn't it be nice to just fall asleep and never wake up? We'll all die eventually, and it's not a bad way to go. Fair. Alright, yeah, let's take a look at the notice board. Please note that we will not be hosting our annual Vertimnalia festival during the second week of Dust. If you can hold a basket, you can be on the Foraging team. Come see me, Chief Head of Expeditions Utopia. Or me, Chief Cultivator Fluorescent. Her name is Fluorescent. Her name is Bloody Fluorescent. Oh my god, game, what are you doing to me? Okay. Let's go foraging. Forage in the valley. Oh, we got all the events. There was just one collectible that we missed. Probably just past that one. Okay, I'm okay with that then. Let's go foraging in the valley. Plus 2 perception and 2 biology. New area, baby. We're going in with max stress allowance. And hopefully we can do something about this food situation. Alright, Utopia. Utopia greets you warmly as you muster for your first expedition with the foraging team. Garrett, I'm glad you can make it. We need everyone we can get out here right now, boosting our food supplies. Perception 20 or greater. I'm ready to sniff out those tasties. Good luck hunting out there, she says, handing you an oversized backpack. More like a basket than a pack. Use your hollow palm to identify edible and medicinal plants, and just throw them in here. I'll sort them back at base camp. Oh, and keep on the lookout for creatures. It's pretty peaceful out there in the valley, but even a little bug will get you if you're not careful. Go slow, pay attention to your surroundings. If you're unsure about something, don't approach it. Stay on the path and don't get lost. We don't call it the Valley of Vertigo for nothing. Any questions? Yo! We can flirt with Utopia! How old is she? She is significantly older than us. I want to do it. Utopia is great. I think I can ask all of these, so we'll go down the line. I won't do it first, but I do really want to say it. Will Dice be with me this time? Utopia's looking like she's trying not to smile. Nah, Dice is good at finding new things, just not so much the same things over and over. You'll be okay, though, she continues. You won't be alone out there, and you're doing important work. Damn. No flirting with Utopia. Next time. You're about to leave and Utopia snaps her fingers. Hold up, Garrett. We're also investigating some species we might domesticate. Those we'll want to tag and capture. Ideally, we're looking for herbivorous creatures what already live in herds, and either produce something edible or reproduce quick enough we can slaughter them for meat. If you see anything that fits the bill, tag them and bring them back. Rip. No flirt. It's kind of bad to be out here during pollen, because it's hard to see. It's very blurry. I'll take that Xeno egg, though. I literally can't go off the path here. That's good to know. I'm trying, though. You never know when there might be, like, a little secret passage. You come across a veritable feast of berry bushes. Gloopy, sagging bushes with enormous purple berries. They look delicious. Ooh, biology challenge. Yeah, because they might be poisonous. 65. Plus 2 bonus to streets. Well, in that case... Actually, so that's 14. What if we do this? That's only 12. Oh, because that gets boosted. That's 15. Let's see. Yeah, go for it. Three, 4, 5, 21. Means we're gonna have to get a banger of a final round here. That does not look like a banger to me. I see. Only a 17. 18. Looks at a 20. 25. That's somehow worse. $27. Oh, that's why. I see. Because she's turning all the cards to ones. $25. Actually, it did look better if we did it the other way. Okay. Or did it? 27, yeah. And then what if we... That made it a 26. Maybe shouldn't have did that. We've used up all of our collectibles. Wait, did I use up my... Oh, good. I haven't used up my white Astrantia. That's important. Brings us back to a 27. I think that might be the best we can do. First time we had to push through. Yeah, that's the best we could have gotten that time. So we unfortunately had to lose a bit of stress there. Oh, these purple berries? They're not even in the Holopedia's berries. They're some kind of explosive seed pod. Take a few steps back, careful not to set one of them off. Set them off from a safe distance. You shield yourself behind a tree and throw rocks at the bushes until, with a satisfying pop, 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 the explosive berries begin to trigger in a chain reaction. Each burst sends seeds flying in all directions like shrapnel, setting off nearby berry bushes. You then carefully cut a path through the thicket and continue on your way. That certainly could have gone better. But we passed through. So we'll call that a dub. Something about the ground here draws your attention. It's oddly lumpy. What's up with that? What is, in fact, up with that? Let's just get rid of these persuasions. Talky talks. Same either way. Yeah, okay, go for it. Too bad we don't have any cards with gems. Nice! Much better that time around. Whoa, it's a Watado minefield! Underground, the recent rain has swelled the young melons to bursting. Better watch where you step or you'll end up knee-deep in Watado juice. The good news is, they're tasty. I could enjoy a break, but that would, like, just de-stress, and I want to make sure we get some. +1 colony food. They're so dang heavy, the calorie-to-weight ratio isn't optimal. Most are too young, but you find a ripe one, dig it up, and roll it back to the depot. I got some kudos out of that, cool. Hey, it's a Vricky. A curious Vricky blocks your path. It's acting strange. It keeps scurrying up trees and hanging upside down to get a different angle to look at you, then dropping down when you try to pass underneath. It may be small, but it's at least attempting to be intimidating. That must mean something. It's not interested in your pet, Vricky. It's interested in you. Even Vriska looks unsure and hides between your legs. Okay. That's one big something. That's a lot of cards with gems, TBH. $16 or 16? 18 even. Nice. 2, 3, 5, 6. That sucks so much, though. I mean, that does work. 29 over 26. Yeah, fine. We could have gotten a 33 somehow. The Vricky runs up your leg. It's a giant spider thing, and it's got weird tentacles, and get it off! The urge to dance around and shake it off is almost uncontrollable, but you manage to keep your cool. The Vricky tastes you with its tentacle feeler legs, but doesn't look interested in causing you harm. It pokes at your backpack, trying to get in, and gives up and scurries off. Interesting. Oh, we got an extra gear slot! Because our animals went up. That's sick! Alright, we could equip our other pet, gain 1 less stress, 1 bonus to pairs. I'm gonna take the weapon, you know? So that we're at least, like, actually armed. Oh, is this back the way I came? This is totally back the way I came. How's our stress? 55. Another Vricky. Come across not just one Vricky, but a whole swarm of them. Mostly just baby ones, about the size of your head. They're all amassed around a massive tree, scurrying up and down the trunk. When you can see the tree itself under the swarm, you notice it's the same pale pink as the baby Vricky. Its tentacle-like roots meander a fairly large distance before plunging into the ground. When the Vricky sees you approach, they get agitated, and they look hungry. Definitely hungry. Like dozens of hungry, grapefruit-sized, furry pink spiders, the stuff of nightmares. And Pet Vriska doesn't seem scared at all. Bravery 50 or greater. I mean, if Vriska isn't scared. You walk up to the tree and put your hand on it. The baby Vricky swarm around the tree trunk, very upset with you, but they calm down when they see you aren't doing anything. There's an unmistakable thrum of life under your hand. Not just from the proximity of the baby Vricky, but from the tree itself. It's warm and leathery, and you can feel something like a pulse. It's alive? It seems as if this tree is itself a Vricky, just in a different phase of its life cycle. Does that mean the little clusters of fruit in its branches are Vricky eggs, or maybe cocoons? There's so much you don't know, but you do know that this nursery tree is a special place. There's nothing to forage here, though. These ravenous youngsters have stripped everything edible from a wide radius. You move on. Okay, we've got a path divergence here. This one seems to be a dead end, though. 5 kudos. You find a healthy blep bush and harvest some of the leaves to bring back to the colony. Utopia is beyond excited when she sees your haul. "Oh, blep!" she cries, shoving her hands right into the basket of rustling leaves. "Garrett, you're a boy after my own heart." I wish I would have flirted with you. She pops a leaf in her mouth and chews on it, then shudders happily. "Hoo!" she cries. "That'll perk you up, but good. Aunt Anne brews a heck of a cup with the stuff, but me, I prefer it raw." She points at you. "Don't you go getting any funny ideas. This'll turn you green and give you spots across my heart. Stay away until you're older." A potent brew. +2 for each gem on other cards. Yeah, take it. Just because Utopia was born on Earth, she thinks she's an adult, just like the rest of them. She's closer to your age than to all the other adults. What does she know anyway? You wait until Utopia leaves and shoves a leaf into your mouth. Ugh! You struggle to not spit it out right away. It's so bitter. You can't help but stick out your tongue. Blep indeed. Good, I'm glad. I was hoping that would take away some stress. Seems like it's like a coffee kind of thing. Mysteriously, you experience a rush of giddiness a few minutes later. Oh, wow! That blep sure is good. No wonder adults keep this stuff away from kids. It's probably addictive. Cool. A yellow flower. More of Ricky. Your path is blocked by a massive 8-legged xenofauna, something between a spider and squid and a bear. So not of Ricky? It's in a rage, grunting furiously and bashing itself against trees and rocks at random. You duck and hide as it glares in your direction, its breath heaving and dozens of eyes gleaming with madness. It's the same soft pink and purple you recognize from the multi-legged Vricky that live in this area, but so much larger. Could this be a related species? Its gaze drops from you to your pet Vricky Vriska, who chitters and runs up to it, waving its grasping tentacles. The gigantic creature huffs and leans down to sniff it, its rage forgotten. Sing to it, need empathy 20 or greater? That sucks. Fight it, we're not fighting it, there's no need for that. Watch it, let the creature sniff your pet. The large creature makes a chuffing noise, like a tiger. A bassy, vibrating exhale that ruffles your Vricky's fur. Content it's not going to eat Vriska, you keep back and let them introduce themselves. Vriska is intimidated in the slightest. Vriska's never intimidated. In fact, it seems totally relaxed in the presence of this hulking beast. They touch tentacles and sniff each other, and your Vricky even curls up in the bigger one's arms for a while. Ooh, more de-stress. Wait, they look just like parent and child. Is this another life phase of the Vricky? After a while, the huge Vricky leaves harmlessly. You're happy your little buddy got some social time with their own species. Hell yeah. Good for you. Now, I see that it looks like an event has popped up in an area we've been. There's also an exclamation one there. I'm gonna run back and do this event, I think. Oh, we can't get over there, I think. Yeah, that's not somewhere we can get to right now. I see. It looked like it was. Alright, what you got for me? You've spent some time working in geoponics, so you know your way around a plant or two. Walking through this area, you notice something different about it. The bare ground feels bouncy, like a trampoline, and the plants all look weirdly stunted. Not a lot can stifle nature here, so it's honestly a little weird that there's no grasses or mosses growing here. Biology and perception. You peer down at this oddly bouncy ground. It's pink and fleshy and... Wait, is it even ground? You kneel and take a closer look. More like a kind of dense moss or coral, maybe. You press a hand into the moist, squashy substance. It smells sweet and starchy, like a cake. It blankets the ground here in a thick, sponge-like layer, swallowing up everything it touches. Gross. But it smells so good. You dig a large chunk of the sponge cake up to bring back to geoponics. Further analysis is needed, but you have a good feeling about this one. Okay. We'll see what the result of that is. I see things. You come across a curious sponge-like hive, pockmarked with holes containing wriggling grubs and oozing a sweet-smelling syrup. Atop the hive is what appears to be the hive queen, looking like... Oh! Wait! Her swollen abdomen is the hive! She's rooted here, probably drawing nutrients from the soil like a plant while she tends to her larva. Utopia mentioned these. It's a squeeger hive. Let's get some honey, bro. Oh, hey, we have enough for a rifle if we want it. Okay, goal of 65. I kind of want to forget boring. It is so far not good for us. Oh, card gets +2. I didn't even notice that. I need to pay more attention. That could have made a huge difference. 2, 5, 5, 5? No, it went for a 6. 2 of a kind. So this just counts as everything all at once. So it's a 6 as well as being a 2 of a kind with both of these. That's interesting. Would it be better to do it this way? No. Okay, we can do this. Alright, because that's +2. Could have gotten a 29. That's fine. 5 kudos, more colony food. The calm hive queen has only a rudimentary danger sense. Squeeger hives can be very defensive when they sense danger to their young, but so long as you don't set off the workers or the larva, you're free to walk right up to her. You gently avoid hurting any of the babies as you scrape her copious honey into a collector. Alright, well, nothing to it but to keep going. Did we miss a path? I just want to make sure. Off to the right here? No, okay, that's not a path. Oh, actually, we did. There's 2 paths here. Okay, we're gonna go this way first. You come across a cluster of mushrooms. Are they edible? There's only one way to find out. Well, there are a few ways if you're not a coward. I'm glad our biology has been taking good boost lately because that will help. +2 bonus to straights. Two, 3, 4, baby. Okay. So 3, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just need to be able to get a 24 again. 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. Tell me that's not the best. Hell yeah. You determine that these mushrooms aren't only poisonous, but explosive as well. You mark their location on your holopalm so that other foragers know to stay clear of the area, and Utopia rings you a few credits for good scouting. Baller. Be nice if we could lose a little bit more stress, but I don't know if we'll be able to. Ooh, another big event. We're definitely going to want to come back here. There is lots left to do. Vriki are carnivores, you think, but the juvenile are too small to take out anything larger than an insect. Not so much the case with this one. The Vriki blocking your path is pretty large, probably about as tall as your waist, and it's growling at you over the carcass of something even bigger, which seems to be missing its head. Yuck. You're not sure if it killed or scavenged the dead animal, but it's dragged it onto the path and looks ready to fight you for it. Wait for it to leave. Honestly, I want to be able to identify what it's eating before it finishes it off, because then we might be able to know what it is. Plus, I haven't fought anything, like, at all. So, we're gonna fight. 4, 5. Aw, rip. Yeah, that doesn't help. 18. 16. Yeah. Oh, sorry, no, wait, what was it? 17. 17. 18, there we go. Okay, so if we go 3, 3, and 6. What if I went 4 instead? No, that's not as good. Okay, 20 left. 3, 3, 4, 5, 5. Could have gotten a 34 somehow. +2 biology. You chase the Vriki off and claim ownership of the dead animal. It's no prize. It's completely rotten. It's not even worth calling in a retrieval team. What a waste. Aww. I was hoping we could identify it better, but I should have just let it have its food. Well, we got some good discoveries. We made some good progress. We'll come back as soon as we're able. We upped our biology something decent. Not bad. Unfortunately now, though, we need to de-stress. Anyone got anything to say? Oh. Well, she said something with the Harvest Festival. Now she's complaining about being hungry. Fair, fair. I'm working on it. Vertumnalia isn't only about the harvest, Tan chuffs, crossing her arms. Speaking as someone who's dominated the science fair 3 years running, that means you failed the first one? Good to know. Because I've won the talent show 4 times! Canceling it just because of a bad harvest is punishing everyone who participates in the other events. I agree. We all want Vertumnalia. You've recently overheard the children learning how to count by studying Hop-Eyes. Hop-Eyes have 1 foot and 2 tail forks and 3 stomachs and 4 eyes. Hop-Eye facts. Create 1 duplicate when drawn. Interesting. And if you see 5 of them together, that's lucky! Cal finishes, finishing the mnemonic with you. Wait, how did they find out that Hop-Eyes have 3 stomachs? I don't want to know. What's the next one with him? Fun nature fact. Embarrassing lesson. Keep between rounds. Oh, that's kind of fitting, actually. Complaining about biology. Now, I want to rest in the garden so that we can, like, bond with our pets, but it hasn't happened the last, like, 4 times we've done it. So, I'm actually going to exercise a little bit more save scumming here. If we don't get a pet up, then I'm going to go do something else instead. Probably be on the walls. You go to grab a wheelbarrow from the barn where... Oh no, we're not too late. I got the shit for you, my guy. You can go to grab a wheelbarrow from the barn where Cal keeps his pet Dilly Pillar and find Cal standing over her empty trunk. Socks is nowhere to be seen. What happened to Socks? Cal sniffles and wipes his face before turning to you. She's gone, he mumbles. I came in to see if she would eat some cornbread, and she's just gone. Look, there's a hole in her box and everything, he says, gesturing to the trunk. Sure enough, it looks like Socks must have chewed her way out. Cal is on verge of tears again. She doesn't know how to survive on her own. What if she starves? What if something eats her? What if she's scared? She was starving here, Cal. Yeah, I couldn't find her anything she would eat. Cal mumbles, rubbing his eyes. No wonder she chewed her way out, I guess. Closes the lid of the box and rests his head against it. I'm so sorry, little girl, he whispers. I tried, I really did. I'll miss you so much. I saw something, yo. I don't want to forget either of those. And we did not gain anything with our pets. Ugh, we'll let it be. That scene was important, although I'm a little annoyed because we totally found something. Do you like flowers? Not especially. Do you like flowers? Actually, no, have a bobber fruit. He does like them, cool. Food! Cal grabs the fruit out of your hands, then remembers his manners. He gives you a big hug. Thanks, Garrett! I'm starving! How did you know? Oh, gee, maybe because we're all starving? Do you go to engineering much? I tried to go talk to Tangent because she never wants to just hang out anymore. Not since she started working on that big project. Mars snaps her gum. You know about that, right? Or am I just special? Well, why don't you just have a flower? My treat. Actually, while I'm up there, let's check the notice board, see how the food's doing. 70%. Okay, so every time we get food plus 1, we... Oh yeah, and I can buy a thing now. We raise it by 10%. Okay, so... I know I said I want the extra card, but it's honestly not super useful. There's the rifle. That's 300. Could buy the Tase gloves. I don't really want it to auto-play the best hand. It's -2 to shit. Plus 30 bravery, 2 times bonus for straights. And the bravery's already at 50, so that would put us at 80. 2 times bonus for straights, so it would multiply by 2. What's our animal book? Plus 5 animals, plus 1 to all flushes. Our animals is pretty good. We don't really need that anymore. Plus 1 to all flushes isn't super amazing either, so maybe it's time to actually replace that. I do kind of want that rifle. Maybe we'll buy the cape. Plus 30 bravery, which will put us to 80. That times 2 bonus to straights is not bad. Ah, you know what? No. I'm saving for the rifle. I want the rifle. I wanted to tell you! It will be mine! The shiny rifle! You want a flower? I can still flirt with her. No, I'm sorry, Tangent. Another lifetime, another lifetime. Nemi grabs you by the shoulders. Garrett, you gotta help me, she says urgently. Mom keeps talking about how we're all gonna have to start having babies. She gets this look about her. I don't want to have any skunky babies. Nemi shudders with her whole body. What, I gotta be in a girl body anyway? I'm tougher and stronger than lots of boys. I'm giving her Utopia's voice, I don't mean to. No one's telling them they gotta have babies. Have babies! I have a flower, though. And it's a birthday present. Yay. Probably gonna just head right back out. Let's see how much progress we made and how much we have left. 5 events remaining, 2 collectibles. Boss event remaining. I want the rifle. Anything new in the bestiary? Oh, yes. Dilly Pillar. Balneal. Show me pictures! Gargantuan agile filter feeders that are also capable of photosynthesis due to the shaggy, grass-like fur on their dorsal sides. Often home to colonies of birds who wait for the balneal to spout water from its blowhole and snap up the small aquatic animals caught inside. Squeeger hive. Mature female squeegers who've undergone metamorphosis into an immobile hive for the next generation. Secretes a sweet honey from their deep tunnel-like pores to feed their larvae, and an acid mist to protect them. Bushbulb. Part animal, part vegetable, part mineral. Intelligent and largely peaceful caretakers. They clear paths in the forest by collecting detritus and other interesting things for their shrines. Only mobile in its juvenile form, the Vriki is a curious and largely harmless creature with symbiotic fungal growths. At some point in its life cycle, the Vriki plants itself and begins a slow metamorphosis into a nursery tree, giving birth to hundreds of thousands of seed-like young. Cool. Let's head back out there. Boss event. Ominous. I would have liked to have the rifle before coming out here, but that's fine. We've got the plas cutter. Nothing over there. We can go that way. Oh yeah, there was the event down there, so maybe that was the boss. So maybe we should clear up here first. A line of termite-like creatures crosses the path here. Curious, you follow them to their destination. A massive, sponge-like hive of crawling bugs, writhing with life. The bugs are tending to larvae nestled in the holes of the sponge, feeding on the rich royal jelly that oozes from the hive. Oh, it's a squeeger hive. The hive queen has chosen the spot to root herself to the ground, her swollen abdomen forming the spongy hive that sustains all her creatures. They're a little afraid of the acid, but the royal jelly looks tasty. Let's wade in, baby. First collectible use is free. Oh. This one to a card, change suit. This one to a card, change suit. Okay. So 79. That's a big goal. Now, is that per turn or in general? Once per battle. Okay. 3, 4, 4, 6, 27, 29. Yeah, I take the 29. Two. 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. 31. Seems to be the best way to do it. That's the best we could have gotten. Okay. Some kudos, some animals. Bit of stress, bit of kudos, some food, animals, and milking the squeeger. Ooh, that's a good card. You get in there and squeeze out some jelly from one of the Hive Queen's many holes, somehow managing to not get sprayed too badly by her acid. Some lands on your arm and the back of your hand and sizzles briefly, but you keep your calm long enough to escape with your bounty. Solid. Bit of ouchies, but that's fine. Ooh, hi there. You find a trippet, a large tasty, plant? Kind of? You heard it's sort of like an animal, too. Like a lot of creatures on Vertumna, it kind of defies classification. Whatever it is, it's huge. It's practically taller than you are. Nah, we'll be proactive. You start breaking off the freshest and youngest looking shoots. The plant shudders. Analyze that shudder. Maybe we can find how to do it safely and humanely. So if we go boom, boom, boom. Okay. Take the 18. Oh, I see, okay. It already created the duplicate. So what if we go 2, 2, 3, 4? Just got to get 23. Got some good cards here. 3, 3, 5. Apparently we could have gotten a 39 out of that. We'll take it. Yeah, this plant is alive and sentient, like an animal. It's definitely not happy that you're ripping its limbs off. It's hard to tell if it's in pain, really, but you'd say discomfort, at least. All the same. Sorry, my guy, we need the food. Keeps shuddering. You hear a low, long whistle and realize it's coming out of the tripet's holes, like a very quiet bagpipe slowly contracting. We might be killing it. But we need the food. I wish I could do it more humanely. It's a large enough tripet that you're able to completely fill your basket before even touching the tender innermost meat. The tripet is looking kind of bare, but you're sure it will grow more stalks. You make a note on your map on where it is, but oddly you never find it again. So we got the food, but I have a feeling if we'd pulled back, it would be a bit more renewable. Yeah, it don't like us, though. Which, I mean, fair enough. But I'm sorry, we're starving and we need food. So, unfortunately, that's gotta be how it is. Come out of the trees into a large grassy clearing. In the middle is a... well, you can only describe it as a pedestal. In the middle of a cradle of flowers sits a massive egg, easily larger than any egg you've seen before. It's white with red flecks, and it's just sitting here, in the middle of the empty clearing, totally unprotected. This is totally a trap. Let's take it. You put one foot up on the pedestal to brace yourself. This thing is huge. However, as you do, the pedestal starts moving, and it starts growling. Its flowering appendages unfurl to reveal the face of a manticore. Oh, shit. It narrows its feline eyes at you and rumbles in warning as it stands to its full, terrifying height. You figured out where the egg came from. With your arms full of egg, you can't really fight. Your choices are limited. Impossible? Yeah, okay. Normal or throw the egg and run. Fuck you, man. We're keeping this. 63. First collectible use is free. Okay. It's kind of a waste of a value as wild, TBH. Yeah, go for that. 2, 2, 4, 5. I'm gonna get a 32 here. I saved this wild because I'm really hoping this will help. We've also got this we can do. So we'll definitely be ending with that. That. Okay, what if we go like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I knew it, baby. You stumble blindly through the clearing towards the relative safety of the trees, the cumbersome egg blocking your view of your own feet. You fall a few times, just barely managing to scramble out from under the claws of the manticore. You eventually find a member of the expedition's protection squad who fires a warning shot with her plasma rifle over the manticore's head. It roars in defiance and slinks into the trees. Golly, I hope it doesn't hunt me now. The egg's pretty addled from all the running and falling. If it was going to hatch before, it certainly won't now. You get a shit ton of kudos for it, and it's super tasty. And we get the collectible out of it. More importantly, though, we get the colony food. That is important. An absolutely enormous tree forms part of the path here. Its roots cut natural stairs into the path, and its magnificent canopy of large, flat leaves completely blocks out the sky. They arc overhead almost to the ground on the other side. Walking under it is like going through a tunnel. And the tunnel is dark and gloomy, unreasonably cool, and filled with the whispering of leaves. You get the sense that something is aware of your presence. Climb up it with bravery, whisper back as animals. Let's whisper back. 255. First collectible use is free. If we go 2, 2, 6, 7. Go with that for now. And we only need 20. $32, $30. Did I see a 34 somewhere? Just 32. What if we do that? Honestly, we should have done the other one. 38. And now we can move that all the way up there. For a 41. Hell yeah! A nearby leaf unfurls and offers you 2 large, hard nuts. You feel a sense of peace and cooperation wash over you, like you and the tree have an understanding. Eat one, plant the other. You crack one of the nuts and eat the meat inside. It's bitter but tasty. You take the other one to a clearing about an hour away and plant the second nut. Good luck, haunted tree. I was really hoping that would take away the starving for me. But hopefully the fact that we planted it elsewhere is nice and healthy. And then it's just the boss encounter. There's an egg over there, 2 eggs over there. Might be manticores then. You're alone, exploring an unmapped area of the Valley of Vertigo. The pollen is thick here and your air filter is overworked. A warning light has been flashing orange for the last 10 minutes. And you know what that warning light said? It said, hey, your episode is getting a little bit too long. I think you need to end it here. Unfortunately, I gotta agree with the flashing light. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.